Oh shit, I muted the wrong thing. Whoops. Hi and welcome. I forgot to adjust my mic. So, I'm trying out this game. Got the gold kappa. Nice. I'm trying out this game at, Sachi's request. This is a game that Sachi has wanted me to play for a little bit. But, yeah. I know that this is like a puzzle game and sort of a visual novel, but I don't really know much about it. But yeah, I guess I should start. My stream setup right now is kind of scuffed, so apologies if my audio sounds a bit shitty. I have to have my game monitor all the way off to the left, but my mic arm doesn't reach that far. So, but yeah.
Hello? Hello? Hey, wake the hell up!
This is as far as I went in testing. Oh shit, you can't see my cursor. Hopefully that's not an issue. What the? Huh? Where are you? Or where are you? Some sort of cell? This is really weird narration. Everything's so woozy, so you can't... No. What were you doing before you got here? You wanted a bonus, and your boss told you to go here and get info. So you did, and then... something hit your back, and... You...
Oh dear, looks like the anesthesia hasn't worn off, has it? Must have given them the wrong dose of ketamine.
What did that say? Male violence. Oh, must have given them the wrong dose of ketamine.
Just give it a couple more minutes. Soon you'll be right as rain.
Where's that voice coming from? It's giving you a migraine. Oh, whoops, I missed that. Oh, over there. That monitor in the corner. Casually received a horse dose, yeah, exactly. Just push yourself up and make your way over to it. I really hope that this game gives me a tutorial on the controls, and I really hope that it's just point-and-click controls so I don't have to mess around with keyboard controls. What? No volume button on the front panel. I'm just gonna turn you down. I just find you really annoying. Maybe it's to the side, or...
Too bad, lab rat. You won't find any volume buttons here.
Lab rat? What's with that?
You're awfully confused by all this, aren't you? Well then, allow me to introduce myself.
I like this person's voice.
Some call me a simple sidekick, others call me the disciple of danger. But if you ask me, I prefer... the great Caution, Emperor of MalViolence!
I like this character design, too. This is a good character design.
Or Caution for your convenience.
Caution has a gamer chair. Confirmed. Seriously? A kid? Got locked up by a kid?
Oh, lab rat, that look on your face is priceless! I want to take a commemorative photo and tack it to my bedroom wall.
No, please don't. Everyone tells you that you everyone tells you that you have a resting bitch face. I feel like this the way that the inner monologue and narration are kind of mixed is a bit weird, but
Sadly, my camera isn't with me right now, so you'll have to make do with me telling you why you're here. That's another thing you're wondering about, isn't it? What?
Oh, whoops.
Alright then, let's make this quick. You want something from me. That's why you came here, right? Your boss told you to come here and get something. But I can't let that happen. No siree. So I'm gonna have fun with you instead. I'll learn what you're after and you won't be bored. Great deal, right?
No. Just no. No, it's not.
You're a funny one, lab rat. So much so that I'd let you keep your gun. Feel free to shoot my screen anytime. I promise I won't care.
Temptation's there, but no thanks. Prefer to have some form of self-defense on hand. Hey Sachi, how are you doing? I like Caution a lot. They're great.
I'm still tidying up a couple of things on my end, so before I get back to work... Well then...
Oh. Welcome to your new home. Cozy, isn't it? I've got everything you need to live a normal human life. A comfy bed? Well, not comfy, but a bed. A tap with running water, a desk for desk things. Quintessential 5-star living, just like the famous Milton hotels. Oh, and if you get hungry, just lift the painting in the middle of the room. The vent dispenses lab script 4053. Reviewers say it's safe for human consumption, so don't be shy. It's got all the nutrients you need to live a good life. Well, what's the holdup? Have a look around, check your dead device, beg for mercy, or make yourself comfortable. After all, you'll be here for a while. It's a desk. Or desk things. Okay, I have to say, despite some of the weird jank with the, like, the inner monologue and the, narration mixing together and the, weird text scrolling with the audio log, or with the audio in the voiced section, I do really appreciate this game's sense of humor. It's very good. What an evocative description. Oh, this isn't like Zero Escape. It's not gonna give me 200 lines of dialogue for investigating the same thing. Throat's dry and sore, but you can't find a cup anywhere. Does he expect you to drink out of the faucet? Great. Doesn't even work. So much for quenching your thirst. Asshole. But the character reads so much like Junpei. It's a bed. You're surprised you slept at all on something that lumpy. Yeah, right. Back at home, you worshipped your crappy mattress. Why is this character literally just me? Up until recently, I had the world's shittiest mattress, and I would have defended that thing to the ends of the earth. It's a weird stock photo on the cover, but otherwise it's your average vent. Caution won't be winning any awards for home decor anytime soon. Guess he wasn't kidding about the lab script. It's right there, neatly served in a metal bowl. To be honest, you could use something to fill your empty stomach. Made a smart decision to skip lunch on your way here. Pick up the bowl and shove a fistful of pellets into your mouth. Tastes like... well, you don't know what you expected. They're grainy, if nothing else. Try not to think about Caution laughing at you from the other side of the screen. Huh? What's this? Something at the bottom of the bowl. A pattern? Get a better look. Dump the rest of the pellets on the floor. Oh no. It's a Venn diagram. One with weird shapes? Wonder if this means anything. Is this gonna be the lock? Yeah. Want to look around the room again? Am I missing other controls that I haven't been told about? Again, it's just your average vent cover. Wait, something's taped to the backside. Again with those weird shapes. And this time they're colorful. Yeah, they definitely mean something. Maybe it's a way out? Rat pellets, now on the floor. To be honest, you're still pretty hungry. It wouldn't hurt to eat a little more, right? See yourself getting used to the crunchy texture. Sure. Scoop up another fistful of pellets and eat them without a second thought. Why did you do that? Those pellets still don't taste great. In fact, the more you chew on them... These ones are actually rat poison, that's funny. Ah, crap. Of course there was something in the food. Whatever it was is making everything throb like crazy. Chest, your head, your eyes. Throat's clammed up. Can't scream or cry or moan. Breathing's getting harder and harder. And soon, your vision goes black. Immediate dead end. Subject expired shortly after ingesting higher than recommended daily serving of cyanide-laced rodent feed. Evidently, their stomach was bigger than their brain. They need to reevaluate Stop Agent's dietary preferences. Cheers, it's cyanide. Now, this is your ticket out of here. Just like the wheels on the vent cover, a little time and effort, you think you can crack it. Cheers, it's cyanide, yeah. Okay, so... let's see. So, it's OSS... line... O line OS. Why is this not correct? Am I being dumb? Oh, wait. There's more to this. Oh, are we supposed to be doing color math here? Okay, so... it is a bit weird that the... Okay, let's see if... I want to check something real quick. Properties... capture cursor? Okay, cool, now you can see my cursor. Okay, so the top ones should all be correct. I swear my brain is not capable of holding large amounts of information. Oh shit, I actually kind of guessed that correctly.
How the hell did you break the lock?
There's no way you could have gotten out on your own. I like this face. Oi, lab rat. I can see you, you know. You're just like the rest of those stop freaks. So textbook authoritarian, they could use you for their recruitment posters. That blank stare, that bland uniform, that work-class poker face. It makes me want to peel your brain like an orange. God knows what sick, twisted thing, or God knows what sick and twisted thoughts lurk beneath. He's telling you to smile more. He is, isn't he? Guess you'll give him the old passport photo. Heh. You're cute. Real cute. I'll forgive you for that. After all, I'm the Great Caution, Emperor of MalViolence. I'm not the type of man to go all out on a scrub like yourself. But alas, even my limitless generosity has an expiration date. And you're creeping up fast on the sell by. Anywho, you do want to escape, don't you?
Well then.
Allow me to give you a final pearl of wisdom.
Stop making mistakes. Because the next time you screw up, you're not gonna like what happens next.
Well, that was unnerving. It's hard to tell when he's being serious, but his hatred for stop freaks is clearly no joke. Almost like he... No. Remember your training. Now's not the time to overthink things. Need to get out of here. Detective work can come later. Don't mind my random cursor movements. It's just like a force of habit. No side corridors, no secret doors, not even a crack in the wall. No choice but to move forward.
Welcome. I see you arrived safely.
What the? Other voice? And all the screens in the room lit up too. Huh? You know that woman on the screen. The one at Stop knows that face. Seen her photos in newspaper articles. Broadcasts, social media. Years, this mysterious woman was the scourge of Stop. Saboteur who terrorized the public with bombs and cryptic threats. Supervillain through and through. Supervillain by the name
From
of...
the top, then. I am Dr. Danger. You are here because you're under my temporary employment.
No? Last time you checked, you were a Stop agent. By default, Dr. Danger's sworn enemy. Was a sworn enemy. She died weeks ago, caught in her own explosion while trying to wipe another Stop facility off the map. Wait. So that means she survived...
Before we begin your task, please listen carefully. Due to my circumstances, I cannot repeat my instructions, nor will I be able to answer any of your questions.
No. Her death was very thoroughly confirmed. Which means... it's just a recording. Cheesy one at that. Turns out even supervillains make the newbies watch employee training videos. Better tune her out. Besides, you're no mere hired hand. You're a proud agent of Stop, trained to fight villains like her. So what if there are more puzzles to solve and locked rooms to explore? Someone like you, they should be child's play. Should be. There's so much stuff here. Lovely. Huh? Seems like a typical evil lab, straight out of a comic book. Let's see here. Massive computers, high-tech gizmos, and a primary source extractor. Ugh. Looking at that gives you goosebumps. Do you have to go through here? Maybe there's something you missed in the corridor. Yeah, you'll turn around and... It's not opening. No, there's still the door on the other side. Just walk over and it'll automatically... And it's shut too. Great. Off to a fantastic start already. Wait. Something else here. Oh, gosh. Lock with a strange puzzle. Kinda like the one you found in your cell. Maybe I'll find the answer in this room? From a comfortable distance, you eye over the primary source extractor. This is not a primary source extractor, this is an electric chair. You approach carefully, listening closely for any hints of it roaring to life. Agents are expected to keep their wits about them and to not jump to conclusions. It's hard to see the device in front of you as anything but an electric chair. Looks crude and cruel, like a child's reimagining of something scary from a history book. Maybe exactly what it is. Whatever its purpose, you give a quiet thanks that it seems to be out of commission. Save often. Three differently sized vials are placed on the table. There are instructions written next to them. Oh no! This is a Professor Layton puzzle! Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the way that you do this is that you do it... You go from 12 to 5, 5 to 8. Nope, I've already messed this up. Does that reset? No, it doesn't. Shit. I'm gonna load. I used to be decent at these puzzles, but my brain does not remember how they used to be done. 7 there. I was trying to separate this into 2 equal doses of 6. Oh, I did that wrong. I've done this very, very wrong. I'm gonna be loading this a lot, I feel. At the very least, the saving and loading is really fast. So pouring this in there will make a 4. So... yeah, I messed this up. Getting close now.
Lab rat.
You've made quite the concoction. Really? Find a solution that he hadn't thought of? You know, I did say that 2 doses would be lethal. By the way, have your legs always been made of jelly? Oh wait, that wasn't... But if your biosigns are anything to go by, it looks like overexposure to the vapors does the job too. Experienced cardiac arrest after extended exposure to the fumes of the workplace. Didn't perform their duties under a fume hood. Stop left screen as its employees for basic lab safety if they're gonna keep sending them my way. Oh gosh, there's multiple puzzles here. Hmm. Gives me a dose of 1. Make 1 dose of 7 like that, but I need a dose of 6. What is this? Looks like there's an open toolbox. You approach to take a closer look. Nope, it's a bomb. No big deal. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. I actually genuinely like puzzles like these. I'm not great at them, but... So... what happens if I just... okay, no. I guess it's just setting them in the slot like that is what... So that doesn't quite work. So that can't go there. And that can't go there either. This feels almost like Zero Escape. Yeah, exactly. And I'm loving it so far. So that can't go there either. Maybe this just has to go right in the middle. Except that also makes a slot that can't be filled. Something like that, maybe? Slot this one in here. No. Does this need to go like this? It's also got pretty good music, too. There's not really a spot that this could go if that goes there. This stupid piece is, like, right in the way. Oh, what? You can rotate the pieces. I'm dumb. Because with rotatable pieces, this makes this significantly easier. Imagine reading the instructions in a puzzle game. Couldn't be me. Doesn't quite fit. Oh, wait, Oh, wait, Okay, so this is the most awkward piece here. And then this one is probably the second worst one. That doesn't work either. I do want to check. I do want to do this just to get the bad ending to see what the result is. Carefully, you finish the assembly and set it down in front of you. Huh? Doesn't seem like it's ticking.
Hey there, Brett.
Well, well, well. You've successfully made a bomb. I can say with 100% certainty that it'll make a fantastic explosion. I almost had it. Phew. Looks like you've done what you were supposed to. That said, the timer needs some work. Passed away due to overexposure to high-yield explosives. Lack of detail-oriented problem-solving skills. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so... This almost works here. Hmm. Starting to think that I should start putting these two pieces in first, because they're the most difficult to work around. Where's my Tetris Z piece game? You want them back to back? That makes sense. Hey Nasu, how are you doing? We have failed 2 puzzles, but one of them was due to me actively wanting to fail it to see the bad end it gave me. Yeah, happy Halloween. There we go. Solve the puzzle. Marble rolls out of the bomb case. Attached to it is a note reading, Colby Padilla. Or Padilla. I don't know. You wonder what that could mean. You paused when you saw the silhouettes from across the room, but on closer inspection, these aren't firearms at all. There are megaphones. So many colors, materials, variations. It's far from organized, but it does look like a collection. I had that position before and then reset. Whoops. It's hard to picture Dr. Danger, one of Stop's most wanted criminals, picking up such an odd hobby. Yet half of them are tagged with the initials DD. Oh, every supervillain's bound to have a quirk or two. Four large monitors are displaying an intimidating wall of code. We're hoping you didn't have to deal with them, but... Oh no. Ah well, time for some good old computer wrangling. The list of codes to your left, caution wants you to hack into one of Stop's computer systems. Use the mouse or keyboard to clear out the codes in the system, shown on the right. You solved this completely accidentally on stream, trying to get the bad end. Also, I like that there's a... So, all of the codes must be used to destroy the firewall. So, what? Caution, hitting the uwu, yeah. Oh. Whoops. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Oh, it's too late. Countertrace just found you, and wait. That mean you've alerted Stop? That rescue could be. I've got good news and bad news. In that order, because time's short. Good news, Stop found your computer. Bad news, standard operating procedure is to overload the offending console ASAP. By the way, you're standing very, very close to the computer. Subject died after computer shrapnel blew up into their face. Tech savvy on their resume? Stop wasn't thorough enough to enough with their background check. So, I guess I want to load here. Okay, so we can do triple ones here. And then, oh wow, there's 3 triple one codes here. There is no 101. I think I've fucked it up again. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna save scum. Oh shit, I did it by accident. Peter ejects a marble along with a note reading Messiah Bishop. And now I'm going to save. Okay. Come on, this, I wish that there was an easier way to reset this puzzle. I've played so much Professor Layton, and I'm still absolute garbage at these puzzles. This is the only one where the hard version of the puzzle is kind of easier. Can I save while I'm in this screen? I can, cool. This puzzle, I swear, these puzzles have always been the bane of my existence. I was only good at them for a very small amount of time. And that's while I was actively playing through the first trilogy of Professor Layton games. That made me actually kind of good at these, but... I can do this to get 7 there. That to get 2. Two and 2 to get 4. That gives me 1. There it is. Small compartment opens up, revealing a marble. Underneath is a note reading Brooke Yang. Approach the glistening puddle for a closer look. Smells pretty unambiguous. Just to be sure, you gingerly swipe a finger across the surface. Oil. Most likely for some kind of machine. It's not unfamiliar. Stop has a massive array of equipment and vehicles that need regular maintenance. An agent like you is expected to know how to repair and service them, especially when your bosses are displeased with you. It's strange to see oil out in the open here. Maybe it's a spill or a leak? Either way, something clearly isn't working. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and save. First strange locked door. Turns out it's even stranger up close. Oh gosh. So I know that Brooke Yang is the black and yellow marble. And so this one goes here. Oh, what? Did I lose my way somewhere? Or was I tracing a different line? I guess I was tracing the wrong line. Whoops. So, from here, So this one should be... Yeah. Did I do that in the correct order, or do I have to do it with the correct marbles?
Well. If it isn't a lab rat.
And for someone with a chronic resting blah face, you look real proud of yourself. And you know what? You should be. By getting this far, you're statistically proven to have more brains than 96% of STOP employees. So congrats. That said, I actually expected you to die by now. I'm not sure how to reward you for your success. Oh, wait, I have an idea. How about a sticker? If you get out of here, I'll give you a fruit-scented one. At the rate you're going, you might even get one of my super special grape stickers. And I never give those out. I don't see you jumping for joy. Not a grape fan.
Well then.
Oh well, more for me.
Hey, lab rat.
So, what did you think of my research lab? It's awesome, isn't it? A little derivative, maybe. But any scientist worth their salt needs a room filled with high-tech computers and big fat source libraries. Though there is one thing that makes my lab better than the others. My primary source extractor. It's kinda loud once it revs up, and it's a pain to clean afterwards. But the results are... mwah, amazing! I had planned on giving you a first-hand demonstration, but the last experiment got so messy that I'm still cleaning the rafters. Disappointing, I know. But never fear. The great Caution, Emperor of MalViolence, has used his aptitude for adaptation to his advantage. And so he constructed these quasi-deadly puzzles, sure to satisfy even the least imaginative of STOP agents. Aren't I thoughtful, lab rat? Yeesh, tough crowd. You must be fun at parties. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Vamoose to the next room already. There's more games for you to play. Or hell, take your sweet time. I've always wanted to see how motivating electrified floors can be. He's clearly joking again. Probably. Maybe? No, better not tempt fate. Self-styled supervillain's got world-class bad manners. Where could he have picked up such a nasty personality anyway? You know, it's pointless to speculate, but you can't help it. Because your current surroundings are unusually ordinary. Last corridor looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. This one's practically mundane. It's got more in common with a basic STOP research building. Brings back memories of your days as a low-level agent, trudging through halls, delivering low-level intel to low-level researchers. Your supervisor loved emphasizing the low-level part. Pressing your keycard to the reader, hearing that little beep of approval, seeing the doors click open. Waking up in a mad scientist research facility as a way of making you long for the simple life. Speaking of doors, this corridor's got 5 to choose from. Pause. Once again, your fate is in your own hands. Is this another one of his puzzles?
Good. You made it through the experiment room.
Dr. Danger's on again. What did you... No, calm down. It's probably motion activated. You should have listened to the last recording since it seemed pretty helpful. This time you'll stay still and pay attention.
I apologize for any distress that the previous room may have caused you. For whatever it's worth, please know that I do not take pleasure in hurting others. The sight of blood makes me quite ill. It always has. Allow me to explain.
Oh. No, that room belongs to my apprentice. And currently, he's running an experiment. Even if he seems more interested in the process than the results. Honestly, I'm in no position to lecture him. He's not cruel, he's just...
Please, listen carefully.
I suppose I can say this. All his test subjects have a certain unfortunate commonality. A terminal condition, as he sees it. It makes it very difficult for him to remain impartial.
I apologize.
I apologize for being vague here. But the nature of this work has always been... of this work. Has always been a private matter. It's not your responsibility. It's mine. What's that supposed to mean?
If you're looking for where to go next, please take the door directly in front of you. The other doors are very much best left shut. Take care now. I'll see you in a week.
The recording definitely wasn't for you. Whoever the intended recipient was, Dr. Danger clearly trusted them. Better take the door she recommended. It actually opened? An office. And there's shelves everywhere. Loads of files, too. Like the hall before, it's oddly ordinary. Just to double check, though. Yep. Pretty sure this is another puzzle room. Understanding a few more things because of the prequel game. Alright then. Let's go searching. These documents appear to be designs for cybernetic limbs like the ones produced by Stop. At first glance, on closer inspection, there are more differences here than there are similarities. Stop's technology is more generalized, more efficient and angular. These plans are heavily customized. They could have only been suitable for a very small number of subjects, possibly as few as one. Perhaps Dr. Danger based it off stolen data? You make a note to tell your supervisors about possible reverse engineering. Survey the diagrams before you. From a distance, they seem to be your average blueprints. Blueprints for weapons of all makes, shapes, and sizes. But on closer inspection, they reveal a certain quirkiness that doesn't belong on a technical document. Handwriting is also distinct, for lack of a better word. That said, poor penmanship hasn't dulled the designs themselves. The least dangerous of these would be devastating out in the field. The oldest of the blueprints, the ones hidden at the bottom of the pile, look wildly different. Clearly another person was behind them. In fact, if you squint, you can still see the signatures at the bottom. It's strange, they say. They're dated more than 15 years ago. Printouts and clippings of various news articles, all related to Dr. Danger's exploits, with a certain colorful sidekick occasionally breaking into the opening paragraphs. In fact, when you look at them all together, caution seems to show up more over time. Dr. Danger must have been pleased with her pupil's growth. The bottom of the pile, a heavily weathered photo peeks out. Based on what you can make out of the caption, it looks like some kind of commemorative occasion. Celebration, breakthrough in cybernetic security. Can't recognize any of these faces, but you do recognize the logo as... Never mind. It's just similar, that's all. But conspiracy corkboard, cool. As you look over the sprawling web of photos, documents, and diagrams, you realize everything in front of you is perfectly orderly. These are the notes of a hunter, and Stop was their prey. You recognize dozens of names, operations, and places, vital parts of Stop's organization that had suffered heavy blows in the last few years. You're disturbed by how many places you don't recognize. Laboratories, factories, and armories that must be high above your clearance level, crossed out like someone was just going down a checklist. All these top secret sites share the same acronym, YTDI. No, you don't recognize it. It's par for the course with STOP. You don't know what an acronym means? It's probably above your pay grade. Okay, gonna go ahead and save now that we're in here. Computer and a small strange coliseum? What on earth is that? Of course. It's puzzle. Stealthy campaign. Caution has managed to take control of a stop holding center. To give them the best chance of survival, Caution needs to rearrange the cells so that each group of escaping testees is balanced. These groups are shown as a circle, triangle, a square, and an X. Our bureaucratic systems have only left the bare minimum operating instructions on how to operate the panopticon. Okay, so... What? Interesting. Interesting, but I don't understand it. This rotates this. Oh, wait. So, blue and white rotate at the same time. Black and blue rotate at the same time. And white and black rotate at the same time. Ugh. So we have to try to get one of each shape in each of these groups, I guess. This is a very, interesting puzzle. I'm very bad at it, as you can probably tell. So... Gosh, this is just gonna turn into me rotating the thing repeatedly until I accidentally move it into the right spot, isn't it? I do realize that I have a limited amount of moves, but like, I genuinely don't see the process here. You know what I mean? Rearrange another set of cells, and suddenly your controls freeze up. There's a notification in the corner. Seems like you've run out of time, lab rat. That's it. The jailbreak is over. You screwed up. So it was a prison? Then, if this only concerned you and me, I'd be whatever about it. We all make mistakes, you know. So I'm super forgiving and cool and mature about this kind of thing. You just lost those kids a chance to get out before the operations start. Sorry, operations? They could have gotten out clean. Now I'll have to step in and bust them out dirty. And it's all because of you.
Shut up.
Now, go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. I'll come back for you when you're sorry enough. Subject expired after 3 days due to lack of water, light, food, and mental stimulation. Scratch their nails to the bleeding point at the exit door before losing consciousness, so I'll have to clean that mess up. Didn't take the consequences of imprisonment very seriously. Okay, so... This puzzle, I feel, is going to take me a long time. So... Look at the X's. Okay. So... Rotating the white one rotates everything except for the blue ring. And then rotating the blue one rotates... Or, no. Rotating the blue one rotates the white one. Because the... Gosh. This is a hard puzzle for my brain. So, neither... What? Ow. Okay, so by having all of the groups balanced, it does mean having one of each shape, right? That is what it means. Okay, so... So this rotates everything except for blue. This puzzle does not gel with my brain in the slightest. Oh, we're still missing an X there. Where's the... what? Ugh. I think I'm gonna take a break from this puzzle because this is starting to frustrate me. Blackboard's covered in little doodles, but they don't seem to be there just for decoration. Hate to admit it, but they're kinda cute. Completely unlike their creator. During our last operation, we only managed to save 4 test subjects. We also found some incomplete records that indicated all the subjects at this facility arrived with in the same calendar year, and a box of their personal belongings. Click on notes to view a detailed view of the... in the detailed view, click on written notes to strike them out. Using what information we have, figure out what item belongs to who, when each subject arrived at the facility, and who grew up where. What? Excuse me? There are sticky notes around the room. Two distinct sets of handwriting, mostly domestic. Notes on what to eat for breakfast and when to start preparing it. Notes on how much sleep to get and what stories to read. Birthdays, exercises, meal plans, and chores. Two who wrote these notes weren't just sharing the same space. They were living together. All-related stop. Spot a note on the wall and pick it up. It says, the blonde child seems to have a musical inclination. Bracelet has a notable tarnish. On sampling, seems to be a coating of coastal salt. Wow. City dweller was abducted in the spring. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but this feels like a difficulty spike. Note stuck to the water cooler, which doesn't actually dispense any water. It says the child whose designation comes first in the alphabet was the second to last arrival. Subject R arrived in June. Child wearing a bracelet arrived in September. Bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. Subject G does not know how to use a yo-yo. Yo-yo trickster did not arrive first. Okay. Okay, so... So, Subject A was the second to last arrival, which means that Subject A showed up in September. Subject R arrived in June. Bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane. Which would mean that the toy plane is the subject R's. Subject G does not know how to use a yo-yo. Wait, what? So subject G can't have the yo-yo. What? Am I being dumb, or am I supposed to be weeding out, like, not correct options here? Was there any way to undo individual things? Okay, so... let's see. R arrived in June. We know that for a fact. That was not... R arrived in June. Drag it again. Is it just... okay. Okay. A came in September. Because Subject A arrived in September, we know that the bracelet is theirs. Bracelet arrived at the facility before the toy plane, so the toy plane gets linked to December. So, G does not know how to use a yo-yo. Not that we can figure anything out with that. So... I feel like... Gosh. This is really showing off my smooth-brainedness. So... Yo-Yo did not arrive first. Which means that... Oh, which means that the Yo-Yo had to have arrived in June, and the harmonica had to have arrived in March. Blonde child seems to have a musical inclination. Is this supposed to be blonde hair? It's a bit difficult when you don't actually color the hair. So... There's one more note that I'm missing. Of course there is. Oh, it's right here. Get the note beneath the blackboard. Red-headed child said they've never been to the suburbs or to open water. Whoever lived in the mountains arrived in either June or December. Child from the suburbs was processed before the subject from the mountains. Ugh. So... Coast is the September kid, because the bracelet has salt on it. City, it's linked to March, because it's the only one that's in spring. Guess this... So... I guess that makes it this. That. This is a very... This is very messy. So you're in the beach. So is it just linking? Is that it? Solve the puzzle. E. Tiny blue tile falls to the ground. Upon closer inspection, it reads the letter E. For evidence? Or maybe for end of puzzles, or enough of these silly games? But that's just wishful thinking. Either way, you decide to take it with you. Okay, real quick, I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to load here and submit immediately to get the bad answer. Carefully insert one more pin into the board, which... Whoa, you suck at this. Something about his unusually straightforward insult puts ice in your veins. It's like you're solving this puzzle with your eyes closed and your nose plugged. There's some reason you don't want to look at the truth in front of you, lab rat. No, it's just... I know you're not taking this seriously. Maybe we should just move on. You know what? Yeah. Let's put a pin in it. Subject experienced permanent loss of life after one of the facility's reconfigurable nanostakes jetted out of the floor and impaled them to the ceiling. Jeez. Guess they were worth the trouble of installation. Could not put progress on the board. I nearly saved over that. Monitor is displaying some kind of simulation. Better take a closer look. Ooh, is this a pipe puzzle? Lay down a new synthetic neural pathways, but be mindful of the original pieces that can't be moved. Here's some basic recalibration rules. Neural pathways must form one continuous loop and occupy every available space. Pipe puzzle, baby! Yeah. Pathways can't cross over themselves, but they can't retrace themselves, so no T intersections. At any four-way intersection, a neuron will always go straight through. It'll never turn. And only submit possible solutions where there are no open-ended pathways, including T sections. Okay, so... Okay, let's try starting from this corner. I do really like pipe puzzles. I'm just not great at them. Nope, that's a dead end. No. The most difficult part of these is always trying to find out where you start, if you're not given a well-defined starting point. Wait, what? I guess you have to end in that corner. So you can't make T intersection. Huh? How did I do that? Where do I even start here? Nope, that doesn't quite work. How about... Nope, that also doesn't work. Oh wait, I think I've done it. Shit, no I didn't. Not quite. That's so close, though. Ugh. No. Stupid pipe. If only you were rotated. Still wouldn't have even been enough. There was an empty space over here. So bad at pipe puzzles. I'm bad at puzzles in general, as you could probably tell. And yet there's some part of me that really wants to stream Portal. Because I've never actually played it before. Okay, so... That just doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Because, like, I think that I'm onto something with starting in that corner. There's just no way to... This stupid pipe intersection doesn't work. with anything, like... Which probably means that it's where you have to end, but... It always comes down to this... Wait, it has to be a closed loop? So I have to loop this back on itself. What? Wait, that doesn't... Huh? That doesn't work, though. Because this is literally impossible to get in and out of while without crossing itself. Not unless I can do something like that, but... You can have a four-way intersection, but not a T intersection? If you can have... See, I can't have intersections like that. But I can have a four-way like this. What? Does that work? Because if that works, that's really dumb. I can't submit that, so I guess it doesn't work. Like... What's stop? Oh, wait, this has a T junction. Now that has a T junction, so that doesn't work. What? feel like with the ability to make four-way intersections, you could just do shit like this. So this is gonna sound really dumb. I'm just gonna fill every space and just go through and methodically get rid of every single T-junction. Is this a bad idea? Probably, but... it might work, so who knows? I will be kind of surprised if this works, honestly. Okay, so... none of these connections can be here, because those would all end in a T-junction. This can't end like that. This can't be like that. This can't be like that. You need him coming out of every side of the four-way pipes. This... gosh, why is this so hard? Like, this shouldn't be this hard. That can't be like that. Wait. Wait. You... that doesn't work. What? You literally can't have anything there because that... huh? Because if you connect this out, it makes it... what? None of... Okay, so... This has to go... This has to go down here. Because it can't come out into a connecting line here. Otherwise, it'll form a T-junction. So... What is preventing this from being a correct solution? Is there a T-junction somewhere? Oh, there's a T-junction right here. That makes a T-junction. This feels like it's really close. The stupid no T-junction rule is what's fucking me over here. Tone sets the hair. Oh wait, you confirm your choice and a beeping starts. Its tone sets the hairs on the back of your neck on edge.
Hey, lab rat.
You losing him, Doc. Wait, that's an actual... As they are now, they can't be restabilized. A person's own nervous system will rip their body apart with spasming. But they shouldn't be punished for your mistake, right? Well, don't worry, I can fix this. But I'm gonna need a hand. Suddenly your body feels a lot heavier. Body feels a lot heavier. Is that mist in the corner of the room? And a liver, and a stomach, and a heart, and most of your spinal cord. I'm gonna need them right now. Patient was eventually restabilized and should wake up within the next few days. On the other hand, the lab rat won't get up ever again. They're missing a few too many critical parts. Gave too much of themselves to my cause. This is with this puzzle already done. Okay, cool. So I had two separate connections somewhere there? Gosh. Yeah. Because, like, there's too many spots that this, there's too many spots that this can T-junction at by accident. Okay. Okay. Hmm. That doesn't work. That has to go like that. And that doesn't work. Shit. I might just be stupid, but this feels this feels like a big difficulty spike. It's definitely a big spike. How do I fill this stupid square? Because I can't do it like that, and it can't be open-ended like that. So I guess that can't connect like that? That can't connect like that. What? See, that would be fine. Like, I'm still having fun. I'm just, like, very confused. I think the biggest thing that's, like, throwing a wrench at me, like, is the fact that, like, T-junctions aren't allowed. T-junctions aren't allowed, but the, four-ways are. And that's what's throwing me off, is that I thought that, initially, I thought that this whole puzzle was supposed to be a, like, you do this as a, like, one continuous line that doesn't overlap with itself. And, like, the other thing is that, like, it throws me off that I have to use all four directions on this. Because if I didn't have to use all four directions on this, this would be a viable solution. But because I have to use all of the, all of the pre-made slots. No, don't worry about it. You're not. I'm just... My brain is too smooth for this. And this section down here is really mean because it doesn't, Okay, so this... I probably have probably multiple of you who are watching are screaming at your monitor because you've seen the solution 20 minutes ago. T intersection there. Shit. The no T intersections thing is like the biggest middle finger. It's just like, oh, you think you have a viable solution? Here, have this. Is this... Will this work? Will this go through in one continuous line? Or have I made another, Huh. Oh my lord, holy shit, that was a hard puzzle. Desk drawer juts open just a bit and reveals two small tiles inside. R and T are written on them respectively. Now where could you put them to use? Don't mind me, I'm just going to save immediately. Oh god, we have to do this now. Right. Coliseum thing is a panopticon. Off to puzzle solving you go. Uh-huh. Ashin, can I get your help, please? I was thinking maybe the order over, like, maybe this had something more to do with it than just giving color correlations. Like, you go blue clockwise, white clockwise. But, no, I think I'm looking too far into that. This... I feel like this one, like... my brain is not built for this puzzle. Like, I understand that the whole point of this is to try to get it to, like, desync with the stuff. But, like, this feels like it's just gonna be me messing around with this dial for an hour. Because, like, I have no, like... Not really sure how to explain it. So, we need to start by rotating this ring, I think. I think we put this ring... I think if we put this ring here... No, that doesn't quite work the way I thought it did. Okay, so... This is gonna be a lot of me saving and reloading. So if we start and put this ring here... No? My brain is too small. Okay, so wait. I'm trying to puzzle this out, but my brain is not functioning properly. Okay, so the blue ring doesn't have any circles, which means that we need to put a circle from the other 3 rings into spots that will into each of the spots here. Okay, so with it as it is, that is not possible. So I think if we rotate this to here... Okay... This is one of those puzzles that requires you to kind of, like, think 12 and a half moves ahead. Gosh. I will say, I think I enjoyed this puzzle less. That was just me rotating randomly, by the way. Like, I had a method for the first little bit, but... Wow. In response to your hard-earned success, the 2 little Scrattle-like tiles pop out of the miniature panopticon. A and S. How quaint. Okay. Now we save. That puzzle was ASS. Yeah. 5 empty slots on the door's lock. Your best guess is that you need to fill them up somehow. Please tell me that if I put Taser in, it actually, like... Is Taser the actual correct option here? Wow, lab rat. Did you even try? But Taser is as cool as Taser is. Not much to say here. Lab rat just sucks at word games. Should have dipped their toes into a few titles before meeting me. Personally, I recommend Scrattle. Hmm. That worked? Huh? that was a joke answer. I was joking. I guess tears works. Okay. No message from the kid yet. Maybe if you're stealthy. Sneak past without being subjected to another one of his stupid broadcasts.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Just any anagram? You went with stare? You spoke too soon. Yeah, you're right in your element, huh? Not that you'd know it, but I've got a good eye for this kind of thing. I bet you've got that bubbly feeling buzzing under your skin. Like sweet sparkling lemonade in your veins. What a colorful turn of phrase. I'd give my right arm to feel as excited as you do now, lab rat. You must be salivating at the mountain of evidence beneath your fingertips. Weapons, corkboards, secret evil plans. All the classics are here, and we both know that you really, really want to rub your grubby paws all over them. Even if you copied half of one blueprint. Oh, whoops. Threw it through the washing machine, you'd still have enough evidence to net you a promotion from HQ. I don't like the auto scroll. I always hate it. So go ahead, take as much time as you'd like. I won't touch a hair on your head. After all, the great Caution, Emperor of MalViolence, knows that you only care about the truth. He shall let you indulge. Hey, lab rat, can I ask you something? You are just getting evidence, right? Does he not approve of your investigation style? Being thorough, just to be cautious. You're just being thorough. I've watched you with my drones. Tailored these puzzles to your specific subpar problem-solving skills. Thank you. At least you recognize that my puzzle-solving skills are subpar. Carried out quasi-legal research on your identity. So I know what you are. You're an agent for Stop. Nothing more, nothing less. Am I right? Again with the silent treatment. I've met vending machines with better social skills than you know that? Fine.
Shut up!
Fine. The next time you escape a puzzle room, I won't talk either. He knows what you are. See how you like it. Now move, or you'll regret your staring contest with me. Again with a temper tantrum, huh? Seriously, why is he so pissed off at you? He and Dr. Danger have fought against Stop field agents in the past, but that's not your department. Hell, before this, you've never met either of them face to face. What right does he have to act all high and mighty at you? Right, supervillain. Big ego, no self-awareness. Don't overthink it. Dim corridor stretches before you with no answers to offer. It's darker here, but not in an unpleasant way. It's warmer than the previous rooms, literally and figuratively. The wooden floorboards and the decorated wallpaper feel welcoming. Nostalgic, even. If you viewed this hall alone, you'd assume it to be a family household. Not to a scheming terrorist and her kooky sidekick. It's been a very long day. Hard to tell how much time has passed. But damn, you are exhausted. Gentle heat tempts you to sit down on the floor. Or maybe it's lie down. Caution allow you to take a quick breather? If he meant what he said about not harming a hair on your head, then maybe the smart thing to do would be to...
Very tempting for a wooden floor, isn't it?
Ah, a third time?
Heated flooring. My work has always been stressful, so I've always strived to maximize comfort wherever I could. Allow me to explain.
When your work is done, you can sleep here all you like. But before then, you've got dishes to clean, washes to run, bedrooms to vacuum. And of course, caution to take care of. He represents a unique challenge, I know. But you wouldn't have gotten this far if you and I didn't believe you could do it.
Please.
While I'm away on
carefully.
business, it's important that you keep him on his daily routine. 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Regularity is key. Remember that all his dietary habits— oh wait, what? Are detailed in the files that we went over together.
I apologize.
I apologize if you have to decrypt them again, but Caution and I have made a habit of hiding our tracks for good reason. And when the day is over, feel free to play games, watch movies, or read comics together. If you need a suggestion, Caution told me that he loves the Cantaloupe Mall. Cantaloupe Mall course on Marco Kart. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I'll know what you mean. And so take care.
Please.
If things go smoothly, I'll be back for him in a week. And if things don't go smoothly, well, there's systems in place that will guide you on what to do.
That's all for now. Goodbye. And thank you for taking care of my... Note to self, re-record instructions at earliest convenience. Try not to be so ominous next time.
The message wasn't for you, and it wasn't for one of Dr. Danger's goons either. But a babysitter? Really? Who in the world would be qualified to babysit him? Come on, just focus on the task at hand. You just got coconut mauled. It's a normal apartment. There's a kitchenette, a dining table, a small sitting area, stairs. Probably a bedroom up there. Are you supposed to be here? Guess you are. Up. Oh great, the stove has a puzzle. Pick up what appears to be a generic scrapbook, like those shoved in the back shelves of charity stores. Looking closely, you can still see remnants of Price sticker glue. Feels normal. Too normal. Book's clearly hiding some deep, dark secret. Inner contents are equally normal. All you find are photographs of a woman who looks a lot like Dr. Danger, and a young boy with a crooked, toothy grin. Craftsmanship on display isn't anything remarkable, with poorly cut edges and tacky glitter glue smeared across the cheap cardstock. At least the pages seem to be in chronological order. In the earliest photos, the boy's bedridden. His skin is unnaturally pale and his gaze is unfocused. Empty, even. As you flick through the pages, he grows stronger. Gets out of bed. His eyes shine with inspiration and intelligence. He smiles. Women in these photos must have been taking good care of him. The later photos are self-explanatory. Each moment is carefully dated and annotated. Playing video games, reading bedtime stories, and what seems to be a movie night. You know the film they're watching? It's that one cartoon about an alien supervillain, the one with a very big brain and very little common sense. Hold on. Wasn't this film released 3 months after this photo was taken? Looks like Stop will have to add digital piracy to Dr. Danger's long list of crimes. It's just gonna give me the same, featuring crimes against copyright. Small kitchenette. Looks like that hasn't been used recently. Did Dr. Danger take care of all the cooking? A handwritten note sits on the counter. Looks like a recipe for pancakes? Fridge seems well stocked too. Let's see if Caution likes your take on Dr. Danger's recipe. Oh. Am I missing information for this? -1 bacon. So they can't be... directly touching. But they can touch diagonally. So that doesn't work. But that does. Seven sticks of butter. Nine blueberries, wow. Seven sticks of butter is the concern and not the fish. What about the nut? Hmm. Who doesn't add a washer to their pancakes? A little bit of iron in your breakfast. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this out and submit it anyway. There. That should be the right ingredients for the pancakes. Now if I pour the batter...
Shut up.
Stop right there, lab rat. I don't want that affront to all things edible anywhere near my nice, tasteful kitchen appliances. How the hell do you screw up pancakes that badly? Did stop mangle your common sense as well as your brains?
You open your mouth to protest and... Subject perished soon, but not soon enough, after being plastered against the wall by a gigantic frying pan-shaped mallet. Good riddance, although I have to admit I was looking for an opportunity to get use out of that particular trap. Committed sacrilege against breakfast food. How do I turn off skip? Oh, did that turn it off? That did turn it off. No, that works, I think. This is a very full cutting board. I guess it's a counter, but... Hmm. Hmm. That should be correct, right? All of the ingredients are crossed off and none of them are touching directly? Suddenly, the stove pops open. There's a photo inside of it, with text written on the back. I don't remember what the food was like at the orphanage. Probably bland. Wish I could forget what lab script tastes like. But meals were usually the least painful part of my day in the lab, so I have a soft spot for the stuff. But that wasn't food. It was nutritious and edible, and nothing more. It didn't fill you up. It wasn't warm. There wasn't any thought in it at all. That was fine to link diagonal. Oh, like, I was able to link the actual foods themselves diagonally? Because I was using the diagonal linking being allowed for, like, cross-ingredient stuff, but not... Wasn't any thought in it at all. Pancakes are food. They sizzle in the pan and curl at the edges, and they make little bubbles when they need flipping. You can undercook them or burn them, and bury them in toppings or eat them with your hands. Filling and tasty, and oh so warm. I'm sure I could easily recreate a recipe. It's hardly rocket science, even with one arm. But I've never had someone cook for me before. I'd like to pretend I'm not capable for a little while longer. You find an assortment of patterns, books, and materials for sewing. There's a little stack of half-finished items. A skirt and a blouse in conservative colors. Right next to it, a whole pile of hand-stitched garments in garish yellows, greens, and reds. Seems like someone handed their sewing books down to a more imaginative type. Wow. You're well aware that sewing isn't just a simple hobby. Many of STOP's associated security forces take up the practice when their first cybernetics are implanted. After such a big operation, fine needlework quickly rehabilitates hand-eye coordination. You doubt they'd make such a large collection of fuzzy mittens. It's a loose page with handwriting on it. Judging by the number in the corner and the fading ink, it must be a small part of a much larger document. It's nice to have job security right out of school. I had my doubts during junior year, of course, but I don't think anyone could have predicted how the sector's grown these past few months. Developments in cybernetic technology have been explosive, sometimes literally. It's troubling, but all great technology has the potential for misuse. Now I'm going to be a part of an organization that works to keep that tech under control. Oh, I'll be honest, the name's pretty silly. Oh well. I could always change the acronym later. Look at the bust in front of you. You recall a half-serious lesson on disguising yourself back when you were a trainee. From what you remember, this appears to be a mannequin for a wig. Dr. Danger had a full head of hair. Did she need to disguise herself? Intel's always suggested that her mastery over tech kept her off any camera she cared about. Pick up a clipboard with a thick stack of charts and diagrams pinned to the front. Subject recuperation log is printed on at the top in a harsh black lettering. At the bottom of the page, you spot an acronym, YTDI. Flip through the log. The recuperation described here is difficult to read. Seizures, phantom pain, memory loss, and brain damage are all expected results, not side effects. Scrawled notes speculate that these symptoms would last for several years or decades, perhaps even permanently. Implanting cybernetics in individuals under 18 isn't illegal, but it is frowned upon. And from the logbook, a lot of children were implanted, children well under the age of 18. There's nothing here about informed consent or parental permissions. Evidently, parents weren't involved. There are a few plushies sitting on the shelf. They're surprisingly soft. You investigate the cupboard below the plushies, whoa. Avalanche of plushies spills out, burying you in a soft, fuzzy pile. This would be a comfy way to go out, but you should probably put everything back. So wait. Okay, so I can only interact with these. What? This, Oh, this is what we're doing. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, and now I'm fucked. Oh, I know I'm not. Set down the toys and pause to think. Task is a lot harder than you thought it would be. Maybe
Lab rat.
having trouble organizing. I get it. I was horrible at putting my stuff away. A total mess every time. But whenever I got into a pickle, Dr. Danger always helped me out. Hey, remind me. Where is Dr. Danger right now?
Sudden quietness in his voice makes you freeze.
Right.
Subject was transported to the automated disposal unit via trapdoor, whereupon the automated disposal department did what it does best. Expected leniency where there was none to be found. Did I save while I was upstairs? I did. Okay. Have a good night, Sachi. Whoops. I assume that this is like the last set of puzzles here. I think I've messed up already. Yep, I'm fucked. And this'll screw me over because I can't do anything there. And it's this. One of the plushies rips open, revealing a photo inside. Back of the photo is black with words. She told me to explore the place, and said it was important that I adjust to my new environment, but she's been holed up in the lab. I don't know why she's so stressed about my surgeries. She's the smartest person I know. And I grew up surrounded by brilliant scientists, so that's saying something. She says she's still concerned about making adjustments to my synthetic nerves. That she's worried she'll put me through even more pain. Every time she's worked on my new limbs, I haven't felt a thing. Last time, I actually fell asleep. Don't check DMs until I finish the game. Sounds good. Lock on the door. Is a scrapbook? Its pages are empty, though. I think that it's... Oh, wait, we have more... Are we missing something? Did we miss a puzzle? I thought things were moving fast before, but the growth we're seeing now makes those earlier years look glacial. Stop is doing good work that needs to get done, and it's making countries put money where their mouths are when it comes to international corporation efforts. Last month, we managed to craft a digital data management system that could tell us whenever a dangerous cybernetic schematic was downloaded and where it was downloaded to. This month, we finalized our report on maximizing cybernetic synchronization for patients, confirming my earlier theory that the younger the better. The difference really was astounding. And I must admit, it felt good to shove that 19% performance increase right in that stuffy old bastard's smug face. Dr. Tan asked if the trend in performance would improve further if we started surgery any earlier. Weird question, since this tech is only approved for anyone old enough to enlist. But I guess she was just being thorough. Theory is sound. Promotion was nice. I deserved it, and I was the only obvious choice, but still. It felt nice to be recognized. It's a crumpled, heavily worked over notebook filled with grandiose ramblings in the third person. Lots of exclamation points in capital letters and ego massaging in spidery handwriting. The more you flip back through the pages, the more the writing grows negative. Another neater set of handwriting appears, leaving words of encouragement. Then further back, the spidery handwriting disappears. The neater writer takes over, marking the wrinkled paper with crisp grids and clear lessons. Shaky, barely legible scribbles sit below, rounding out vague letter-like shapes. Almost looks like a therapeutic exercise or a homework assignment. Maybe it's both. But it's obvious that the notebook's author hasn't used it for a long, long time. Personally, you wouldn't be caught dead using the third person. You only use the second person. Even then, only for gathering your thoughts on high-stakes scenarios. Already checked this. We don't want to check that clipboard again. It gives you a sinking feeling. Another month where the Security Advisory Council looks completely lost. It's like they don't know what to do with peacetime. They do amazing work, obviously. The world is secure and cybernetic technology is finally getting regulated. The laws are catching up with the science. That's a good thing, even if it makes their job a little less exciting. Or maybe a little less secure. I requested another transfer. My third in 3 years, but they didn't seem to mind. I just can't I can't find work as engrossing as I used to. Probably doesn't help that I'm not sure what it is I do anymore. I mean, logically I know what I do. I research cybernetics. But I'm not sure what I do for Stop. Stop hasn't had a major security incident in months. The last incident they responded to was just a protest outside the building that got a little rowdy. Staff's morale has been down ever since. Little controversy is to be expected, given the power Stop has nowadays. They're being naive if they expect people to be grateful to the organization forever. might have transferred a few times too many. I came into work today and clocked out without recognizing a single face the entire time. New people, places, committees, projects, and always more acronyms. And for the first time in years, I was denied access to the internal data. I didn't think anything could be above my pay grade anymore. Note to self, look up YTDI. Am I missing a puzzle? Oh, whoops. Superb sewing set up, but what's with all the mittens? It's not winter anymore. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, because I need a fourth, Oh. I was very disappointed with the state of the Youth Training and Development Initiative. YTDI. That's how I put it in writing. I don't really have the right words to express my disgust with this program's existence. The idea that cybernetic sync rates increase the earlier in life treatment starts was based on a completely different timeline, assuming that we were talking about 18 versus 24. It was never supposed to justify whatever the hell they're trying to do now. They don't actually care about reducing rejection symptoms or making the cybernetics work more seamlessly. The cross-shaped thing on the floor upstairs, is that a puzzle? They care about creating a product by experimenting on children. Children that no one else cares about. They want to produce cybernetic trainees that are powerful, unthinking, and unflinchingly obedient to authority. Stop plans to sell these trainees... Oh, wait. As a force to keep its donors on top. I got a transfer to the YTDI as a supervisor. No one even seemed ashamed to give me full access. I get the sense that my superiors aren't paying attention to what's happening. That might be the most infuriating part for me. They don't care whether this program succeeds or fails. The implication I'm getting is that this is far from the only program of its kind. It might be one of many, many more. Ouch. Seems like you stepped on a rogue sewing pin. What's a large unfinished sewing project doing all spread out on the floor? Looks like a quilt. Must have been too big for the little sewing desk. For some reason you want to finish it. Quilt's unfinished and you need to make it complete. Each tile has 3 traits: color, shape, and fill. Okay, so... So that should work. So blue X with no fill would work here, right? Because it's blue. Oh, wait, Each adjacent tile must share exactly 2 out of 3 traits with the next tile. So wait, what can even go here? Hmm. Gosh, there's a lot of slots to fill here. Wow. Each adjacent tile must share exactly 2 out of 3 traits with the next tile. Which should be, like... So does that do that, then? Because it's sharing... Oh, wait, if this is full, then it's sharing color and shape here, and color and fill here. Oh god, this is gonna take me so long. So this needs to be blue. Its fill needs to be striped here. And is this just... I think this needs to be a red spiral that's completely full. Oh wait, I have eraser turn on. So that's got shape and fill with that and with that. And it's got color and fill with that. So the caution sign and the fire. Would need to be this. Done like this, I think. Then it's color and fill, and color and shape. Let's go over to the other side and work on this. Color and shape, color and pattern. So then from here, we would need a... yellow spiral, I think. With this pattern. Because then it's color and pattern there, and shape and pattern there. I think this would also work here. Because then it's color and pattern. And color and pattern. And then if we put this here, then it's color and pattern and color and shape. Color and shape, pattern, and shape. There's gonna be a lot of these, So we can fill that like that. Because then it's just color and fill. So this would need to be fire. I think. Because if we do that, then it's color and pattern. And it's color and pattern and color and shape. And then these two, we just need to make a blue fire here. And then so this should work. Because it's shape and color there. Color and fill. And shape and fill there. And we get... Ooh. So that should work, because it's shape and pattern. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. That should work, though. Wait. That might not work, actually. Hold on. So, color and pattern. So that's color and fill there. That only has shape. So if I do a blue one of these with this, that doesn't work. So maybe this is wrong? Gosh. So... this doesn't work. So that has to be wrong. Which would mean that this needs to be... That can't be like that, because it's not. Wait. Ugh. So it has to be... Unless... Swap this to... blue fire with a solid fill. Because then... shape and color and fill. So that works like that. So then from there, we just need a... one of these with a solid fill. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. But if we change this to that works. Because it's color and fill and shape. Gosh, there's a lot of slots to fill in this puzzle. Holy shit. So this would need to be a red spiral that's fully filled. Because then it's color and shape and fill. Feel like I've done something wrong here. So... that right? Color and fill. No, that only has shape. Ugh. This works, though, because it's color and shape and fill. And then this should work, because then it just has to be... we need it to be this color, because of this spot. Wait, so that should work, because it's shape and fill, color and fill. And putting that there is color and shape and fill there. So that should work. Full. So if we go blue... Oh wait, we can't do that, because that doesn't work. So this would need to be one of these. Because then it would be shape and fill, and or not shape, color and fill, and shape and fill. And then we need a blue shape to put in here somewhere. I think blue solid fire fits here. So that should be color, shape, color fill. And then there's no more ones that we can really puzzle out from here. Gosh. So we could put this here because this has color and fill that's alike. And then we can do... that, like that, and that works. So then I guess we'll throw one of these there, because that should work, in theory. And then we just make a blue one there, I guess. Shape and color, or... that is shape and color. Shape and fill. That works. Oh, wait, this needs to be solid. And so this actually needs to be that. Because then this has color and shape and fill. And then this one will work now. Because now we just need to, I don't know, throw one of these in there, I guess. That doesn't work, but... Actually, no, it does. Color and fill on both of them. So if we did... fill and color there... We're getting so close to the end of this. Oh wait, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's identical. That doesn't work either. So then, wait, we can, set this like this, right? And then we just make that. Because shape and fill and color and fill. I'm gonna save before I submit this.
Wow, you're far from delicate, aren't you? I'd like to think of myself as a lenient kind of guy. But watching you butcher that sentimental quilt is pretty painful. Like a death by 1,000 cuts. Or needles in this case.
Your switch go off, and... Well, I needed to fail this one anyway, to get the ending. Subject failed to appreciate the value of good stitch work, and so was impaled by 1,024 needles. And B, it needed to be a square number for the triggering mechanism to hit its mark. Attributing factors to death couldn't sew their way out of a wet paper bag. No. Okay, so this didn't work for some reason. Oh, that... So... And we need... red. That? So that's fill and color, and fill and shape. And then... I'm sorry this is taking so long. And then we need a red fire. Wait, no. Does that work? It does, cool. You notice that you can now lift up the quilt. There's a photo underneath it. Something's written on the back. There's all this heat and smoke and energy. There were alarms blaring and people shouting. That's what she told me, but I barely remember any of it. Here's what I did remember. When we stopped running, she seemed more tired than I was. She did carry me the entire time, but she didn't seem any weaker than before. Her hold on my body didn't loosen. She was just looking at what was left of my shoulder. It was hurting like you wouldn't believe, but I don't think I cared. It's that day, I got to see the sky again. Making something explosive, it's really exciting. Noticed she'd forgotten her flash welder. I brought it over to her, saying I wanted to test out the grip strength of my new arm. She saw through my excuse, but let me help anyway. I made a few suggestions of my own, and guess what? She ended up using every single idea. She said it was impressive how quickly I'd picked up on what her design needed. She smiled at me with such pride. Oh, that was correct. I didn't want to get that correct first try. Place the scrapbook down to get a fresh look at what you've got so far. When you step back, you feel like something's out of place. And if you can tell, then he can tell.
Hey,
Better.
Lab Rat.
It's okay to suck at arts and crafts, lab rat. Not everyone's born to make masterpieces. But that scrapbook meant a lot to me. If you were gonna screw up that badly, you could have at least used the non-permanent glue. A bead of sweat trickles down your back. Was that an option? Wait, I left that out, didn't I? My bad. If memory serves me, this button should. Whoopsie doopsie. Looks like I pressed the wrong.
Subjects succeeded in proving the fatality of ray gun prototype Delta 9. They messed up my scrapbooks, and now we're even. There's this, right? Huh? The screen behind you didn't turn on. Guess Caution really was serious about the whole silent treatment thing. The way should be clear now. You could look around a little while longer. The chances are high you won't like whatever else you find. Better keep moving. Oh, whoops. It's really weird that the right click brings up the pause menu. Looks like there are no screens in this corridor. You don't think you'll see any of Dr. Danger either. Really isn't much else to say about this hall. If that's the case, then this is probably close to the exit. Can't say you miss his nasally jabbering. And yet, you take that over the strange, baleful unease that hums at the back of your mind. Like the silent air conditioner in your boss's office. It's not about your job. You did what you were supposed to. No, rather, you're bothered about the evidence itself. But why? All you remember are torture instruments and strange hobbies. Nothing out of the ordinary for a villain. Maybe you'll chew on it another day. For now, though, your priority is getting out of here. There's the exit, right up ahead. In the middle of a big garage-like space, one filled with boxes of all shapes and sizes. Maybe it's for storing tools or materials. You don't really want to find out. Like the hallway before it, this room's completely unremarkable. And besides, you've had enough of exploring. All that said, you weren't expecting your escape to be so straightforward. Exit's wide open. If you walked through right now, you'll... Crap. You jinxed yourself. Hello? Who's there?
So, you finally made it. Did you like my games, lab rat?
A gun? Why does he have a gun? Someone his age shouldn't... No, it's a fake, isn't it? Of course, it's just a practical joke of his. I'm glad you're having fun and all, but I really should get going. See, adults have these things called jobs and... Ow. Just hit your knee. Shit. Shit. You can't believe you made such a rookie mistake. Can't stand anymore. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna get out of here now?
Shut up.
Patronize me at your own risk. Is what I should have said before firing, but I'm still new to this. Kind of like you and your job, lab rat. It's why you don't scare me. You're just a low-level nobody living a hand-to-mouth life. That's why you did this mission, right? Because you wanted a sweet, fat paycheck?
You want to say something? But, shaking, sweating, everywhere. All you can do is open your eyes.
Struggling just to open your mouth? That'd earn you plenty of pity points, if you weren't so gross about it. You've never experienced this much pain before, have you? In fact, it seems like you haven't experienced much of anything. If I let you go, would your bosses even care? After all, you're not much of an investigator. So how about I save you all the next interviews and put things to an end here?
No. You can still get up. If you crawl all the way back, they'll definitely forgive you.
I'll admit, I'm curious. When you're gone, will stop eulogize you? Or will they just write you off as another wasted asset? I'm undecided. But I wouldn't be much of a scientist if I didn't test my hypotheses.
Wow. I wonder if there are different endings to this game if you play them on different difficulties. Because there are harder difficulties. Ugh. Wow, that that quilt puzzle took a long time. But I did do it second try. The fact that that says meet an ending makes me think that there are more endings. Oh, gosh. That was a lot of fun. Bit longer than I thought that it would take, but lots of fun anyway. Let's see who is available to raid. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Please do not play my own voice back to me. I do not enjoy it. I'm learning to enjoy it more, though. Let's raid Sin. I feel like I've been pestering Sin. Like, I feel bad. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I don't know that I will, play through this again on hard or whatever to get the other ending. But, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll figure it out. But otherwise, it's probably... I think my next thing that I want to play is probably Paper Mario. Just because I've had a really bad hankering for some Paper Mario combat. And Thousand Year Door Remake is coming out. So... And Mario RPG Remake. I'm very excited about that. But, yeah. So, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. And I guess, have a good one, and take care.